And there is no Trump, but I think the owner has like a little baby Trump about that big, but I haven't seen him yet.
Pretty unusual to find one presidential bust, one that's 3.5 times my size, but check this out. 42 presidential heads, all in a field in Virginia.
So what you're looking at here are a group of 42 presidents that were part of a park in Williamsburg that was a functional tourist site for 6 years, from 2004 till 2010. And then it went bankrupt for a number of reasons. And a gentleman who was involved in the creation of that park also was hired to come take these heads and put them in a stone crusher. He's a historian himself and didn't have the heart to do that, and fortunately was of the means to spend a lot of money to come in and basically transport all 42 of these to this farm of his as a temporary home until he figures out what to do with them. 7 of the VIP presidents are 18 feet tall and 22,000 pounds, and the remaining 35 are 15 feet tall and 17,000 pounds.
I mean, do you remember all the presidents here?
Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jackson, George Washington, Woodrow Wilson, Mr. Theodore Roosevelt, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. You know what, I'm gonna go with James K. Polk. William Henry Harrison? Or maybe Martin Van Buren. Either or. General Ulysses S. Grant, Grover Cleveland. President Taft, we're gonna go with that. Harry S. Truman. Chester A. Arthur. JFK. Mr. Jimmy Carter. Ronald Reagan. Is Herbert Hoover. Lyndon B. Johnson. George W. Bush. Thomas Jefferson. McKinley. I'm gonna go McKinley. John Quincy Adams. I'm gonna have to take an L on this one. Don't know. Maybe that's James Polk? Oh wait, no, that's Martin Van Buren. He's Richard Milhous Nixon. George H.W. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Thought it was gonna be Polk. When in doubt, James K. Polk. Believe that would be John Adams. Not Polk. It stumped me.
Every one of these have a hole on the top of them, and that purpose of that was intentional. And that was so he could take an excavator to expose the steel infrastructure, to lift these things and put them on a flatbed. Abe has a hole in the top of his head and ironically in the back of his head. That was by accident. He was the only president of the 42 that took a spill off the flatbed. Before the sculptor goes full scale on any of these, they create a miniature that's 2 feet tall and about 60 pounds. Obama had a miniature one. He was ready to go full scale, but the park folded before or as he took office, so he never went full scale. Unbeknownst to me, that little baby Obama sat in that shipping container right there with a miniature White House, and one of my photography students, after I had left at midnight, decided he wanted to come back and trespass, so he stole it.
He stole Obama?
He stole baby Obama, gone. But there's security cameras everywhere here. We figured out who it was, and he ended up returning him without consequence. So now he is lock and key and only comes out during certain occasions with security guards, and guests can come get selfies with him. We do tours down here on certain weekends of the certain month. It's an industrial recycling area, so there's trucks down here, and it's just not possible. Nor can you just come up here, and it's not a roadside attraction. You can't see it from the road. Because of the demand of people that want to come through here now, which is international, this is kind of like the Easter Island of North America, we're going to start going to an invite-only thing. So that question always comes up when we do tours down here is, shouldn't Thomas Jefferson or arguably FDR be up front? And he was like, yep. And I was like, well, how come Andrew Jackson is there? And he goes, because I like the way his hair looks and I like his epithets. So I said, all right, that's the answer.